Hey, once again, it's your boy Danny for Triple D Gaming coming at you with another map editing video. Let's get to it. So, from where we left off, guys, we were tweaking this here a little bit. Let's turn that off. Turn that off. All right. And what we got is I got stuff popping up. That's what we got. All right. And I still got stuff. Oh, it's my email telling me that I'm live. But we are going to start throwing our textures and stuff down here. That way we can get on to this side. I had something else planned the last time we were on, and I can't remember exactly what it was. Trying to look at the monitor here. It got it telling me stuff here about our stream. Obviously, it's always telling me something ain't right. Bit rate's too low. All right. But we have the bit rate there anyway. I just don't know. Here in the settings, guys. And then for Twitch, you can actually pick where you're putting the bandwidth. But for YouTube, it's primary, YouTube ingest server, and then there's secondary, and then there's two other things. I'm not exactly sure what the best to use is. So if you know, let me know. I appreciate it. Yeah, but I want to get moving on to this side. There was something. I don't know. Anyway, let's get to it. So I'm not exactly sure exactly what I'm going to do around here on the top texture wise. But for right now, I'm going to go around the top edge with rough grass. Just so it isn't these straight lines here. And then see what we come up with. Okay, we got add, smooth, subtract. We got our round brush. Now we got to grab foliage, texture layer, painting. All right, so rough dirt. We need rough grass. Rough dirt. What's this? We'll jump down here. Take a look at this real quick. All right, so same thing we got. Yeah, we got to play with that. All right, grass, town grass. What's town grass? Oh, yeah, we don't want that. We want this rough grass here. But which one do we want? All right, then we'll have to get our foliage. And then put our grass and stuff back here just on the edge by the road. Yeah, because we took that off. Alright, so we'll put number 1 right here. Then we'll put number 4 up against the edge. So we'll just blast this whole thing right here with number 1, and then we'll go make it smaller and then do number 4 on it. Just need to get this. Alright, now this here I probably ain't going to make as big on this side. Then I think I'm gonna like here on this high wall, we're gonna put rocks up here, maybe some water down in the bottom, so whenever you dig it out, if it rains, it'll actually fill up with water, or we'll have our water puddles down there. Look at that. Already made it look better. A little bit of nothing. A whole bunch of nothing goes a long ways. Alright. This is what takes forever. This fine detail. The fine details. I got a Twitch page, guys. Well, a Twitch account. If you guys want to check it out. I ain't got too much on there right now. I think 3 or 4 videos. But on there we got a merch page, and then in the description down below, I got a link for the merch page, so you can go on there and anything I got right now. I have 1 coffee cup, a hoodie, and a t-shirt. There it is, with my logo on it. So you can check that out if you like. I gotta get myself one ordered so we can wear it during the streams. I got a whole lot of grass to put back in. All around everything because we took it all out. In the beginning there. Alright, so for right here, we're going to make this transition here. So we need, all right, let's see how I'm going to do this. It's just going to be weird. Matter of fact, let me put, I'm going to put, let me turn think there's some music going. But I'm gonna put some grass right here, and then I'm gonna try to get it to where there's like one road going this way, and then one doing like the switchback right there. All right, but anyhow, back to go back to our rough grass. Yeah, did we pass it? Rough grass. What do we have? Number 4. I think that's 4. Or number 1, I mean. And then I guess, wow. So we need it to be same size as that. Alright. So the belly of the beast. Good, paint some rough right here. That'll be coming around like that. Who knows? It might all change, but I want to get just rough layout here. Now, so I mean, I guess I could just leave this all dirt, all real wide, but we'll kind of split it. Kind of split it like that, maybe. My hand ain't very steady. We'll see what it looks like. We might end up doing away with it, but let's see what she looks like here. Let's zoom in now. Just doesn't like to do what I want it to do, ever. It just keeps wanting to go to the left. We need it to the right, to the right. So I was about to say I'd have just been better off doing this part first. Should have made that curve just a little bit more there at the end. Alright. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Let's get this side, see what we can do over here. Other than messing it up. See, I wish you could do this end game, but the end game tool won't let you take this small enough. It just won't let you put it small enough to really make it like realistic. I mean, there is a way of doing it. You got to start in the middle first with this, and then come through with your dirt, and then that way when you come through with the grass again, you get it smaller. It's just a pain in the neck doing it. See, I should have made that turn just a little bit more right there. I guess I could take some grass and force that over that way and just take our dirt right here. Matter of fact, let's move up. Let's make that turn a little bit more. And it's not too bad, but it's not a bad little intersection. We didn't do too bad there, but we're gonna make it just a little bit better. And we're gonna make that turn just a little bit more. So in my eyeball, other than my hand. We'll grab it from right here. Anyway, it flows onto that right there a little more natural. Like that. And then take this right here. Just get rid of that right there. Let's see what that looks like. I guess we could go a little more with it, actually. Then we can take this. In fact, let's just take that out. That way we can kick it over to make it have more of a bend in it. And then we'll take this grass and we'll shift it over just a little bit more. Yeah, we're supposed to be working on the textures inside of the mine, but you know. This is all part of it. Alright, now let's go back to our rough grass. Rough grass. Here we go. grass rough. Wow, that's way bigger. It's way bigger than what I... Wow. Alright. Let me back that up. Alright, now let's zoom in. Still bigger than what it's supposed to be, but something like that. And then. Can't get too close with that. Let's see what it looks like. It just seems like when it's that small, it just doesn't work. I guess it's just if you're really, really zoomed in. See, oh, yeah, see, it just doesn't want to do nothing. Or when you got it that small, it still takes out bigger than what you have it set at. If you're just joining, we're making the entrance, one of the entrances to the dirt mine there. This thing just isn't wanting to work. It ain't wanting to work with me. I have to go way off to the left of where it's supposed to be at. But we'll put a couple water puddles in here whenever I switch over to water. Wow. Alright. What we need to go back into that and shave some of this off right here. Shadow from that balloon's making it hard. Dirt. Now we need switch back. Went too far. Zoom in. Zooming. Zooming. Zoom. We'll add the grass net to this whenever we do the grass on everything else. the actual grass texture. Or the foliage. Yeah, we're doing textures now. Yeah, the foliage. Let's hit that one. Number 4, right here. Maybe somebody cuts that curve too sharp and just speeds that grass up right there. Like that. Alright. We need to hit this here with that. There we go. That don't look too bad. I don't say so myself. I mean, our road right here is just it's massively wide, but you know, we got big trucks running in there. So I might even, I don't know, I might bring some grass down in here further somehow, maybe. Yeah. Maybe I'll make 2 like points. Bring this grass in just a little bit more right here. And have this like dip down a little bit. That way it ain't this perfect straight line across here, because that just looks weird. We'll just do it with the rough grass. The rough grass 4. So it doesn't have that straight line, because that doesn't look real. Maybe we'll do something patchy like that right there or something. Alright, so let's, there we go. Looking better already. I don't want to bring it down too far, because then we'll be getting in that bench there. Alright. Whatever, too far done. That's what we got to undo button for. Whoopsie. What was that, Mortal Kombat? Whoopsie. What's up, Joshy boy? Well, I'm doing everything except for what I'm supposed to be doing. Sleeping. But you know what it is. You know, you guys got a problem. It's an addiction. Can't help it. Look at that. That looks way better. Yeah, just that them little, how it just dips out, it made that look a lot better. So now we gotta kind of make it look patchy somehow. Uh-oh, wrong button. Messing up. Yeah, I didn't even see you were there. It don't pop up on my main screen here. It does on the side screen though. Matter of fact, I should do it pop out here. Never mind, it'll be alright. Now let's make this here a little rounder. There's like a corner right there. And then let's grab rough grass number 2. Throw a couple number 2s here and there. Break that up a little bit. And then we'll take kind of rough dirt we got. Is there rough dirt? Yeah, there we go. rough dirt 1, 2, and 3. And then we'll just kind of make it patchy with that too. We don't want it looking perfect. We'll make it look like somebody cuts this corner too sharp right here. Tears that up. Something like that. Put patch there. Then when we put whenever we put the actual the foliage, the grass on there, it'll look a lot better. Alright, now let's do, where we at? Uh-oh. Let's interchange stuff. Go back to the grass. Rough grass, rough grass. Let's do number 3 this time. All right. And then we're going to do a couple patches here. Couple patches. I don't know. I didn't even grab the grass. Well, yeah, grass rough 3. Ah, that's why. That's why I'm in the full. I can't pronounce the darn word half the time. Foliage. All right, rough grass. We're gonna do a couple little mud spots there too. Number 3. There we go. Do a couple. Oh wow, it's a little bit bigger than I wanted. I guess. Yeah, quit while you're ahead when it's looking decent-ish. That look alright. Alright. I'm gonna finish going around the edge there with the number 1 grass. Rough grass. I hear people stomping. It's hard to hear with the headsets on. But I hear stomping. Oh, that looks good. That looks good from up here anyway. Right? It kind of matches what's over here already. That looks good. Yeah, accidentally on purpose, accidentally made it good. All right, see now what I should do, and what I'm probably going to do is right here, how we got the rock texture here. Let's see, I was going to put rock crusher over here. That's why I left the trees in it there, because I'm gonna put the rock crusher over in here. Then we'll be able to like pow up crushed material or material that needs processed still, something like that. But this is going down here. Maybe we'll put some rocks like sticking out there and that. Unfortunately, I got all these ideas that's going to take forever. And I want to play on it today, not a super long time from now. But I'm a visual player. I want it to look good. So I'm going to do my best to make it look good here. Alright, so now we got to do... See, they got it kind of looking... I don't know. I'd have probably made that look better myself, which I could probably mess with it, make it look decent. Then again, I don't even know what I'm gonna have here. This might be a pit here too, and then like a road coming up out and then tying into this. I could take it all down, just shoot it all down from here coming off the main road, just have you drop down into here. But I'm gonna keep the roads high and then the pits will be low. I think that's my game plan. But I might go ahead and do this entrance something like I did this one over here. And then okay, so we'll rough this in real quick. Like right now I'm going around this edge with the number 1 rough dirt, like I said, and then I'm gonna make it smaller, then hit the outside edge with number 3 or number 4. And then we'll start working our textures in here and get this whole pit done, get our dirt and everything in it, that way we can move on to the next pit. This is just the dirt pit here. If it was like rock or lime or something else, I would be doing rock. I mean, still the grass would have to come up to the rock at some point, but it would probably be mainly just rock there. Alright, now let's do this entrance real quick. Now we got a lot of dead space here, but that was dead to begin with. See, I could just leave it patchy the way they have it, but let's see. There's my ramp at right there. So we'll make it come. We'll make it split right here. Alright. So that way, I should let that dark grass in the middle. So it'll split to come like here, and then come straight in. Then we'll have it split like somebody always turns this way when they come in. Let's move. Move. And we need rough dirt. Rough It might be turning too much right there, but I can always just take it and smooth this out right here. We'll leave that little patchy right there, I guess. There you go, something like that. It don't look too bad. Back to... Oh, there you got it. Good, good. Let's take this. Round that off a little bit more. And then let's grab number... Ooh, wow. Let's grab... Ooh, wow. We'll grab number 4. Rough grass. We'll zoom in. And do a little fine detail. Zoomed in a little bit too far. Alright, here. Right, so make like a little rough triangle right here with a rounded edge. Something like that. It's not terrible, but I definitely like what we did over there. That's definitely good. So I need to grab that regular grass and just bring it up a little bit closer right there. Grass. I mean, once we put the, we'll leave that like that. Once we put, again, the foliage there will be good. moving on. Finish running this grass around here. We have number 1. Oh, you know what? Well, I got it. Well, I got it out. Make it to where that isn't. So straight edge right there. There we go. Even with putting the what is it? Number 4 down, you can still really tell right there that it was too straight of a line. There we go. Just make it rough looking. The rougher the better. Alright. Okay, now we go back to our number 1. Number 1 grass. That is rough grass. Grass rough. Number 1. Let's get to it. To it. Oops. Wrong button. Alright. That's a little bit better. Definitely looks better. We don't have the straight lines around there. Now we'll take the I'm gonna go back to the regular grass just for a second, and then we'll go to our. I just want to rough it up, like we didn't go around it with a roller. Then we're gonna take our number 3 or 4 grass there, just make it a little bit patchy around the edge. I ain't even gonna try to do it that far. I know I messed something up. Alright. Now we'll go to number 4. Number 4. Grass rough 4. And obviously that's got to come out of there. I might leave it drip around the edge a little bit, but I still don't know what I'm gonna do up here so far. I think on this back wall right here though, I'm gonna grab some of the rock, the actual rock, and slip in there. See, that's why I gotta mix it up. I gotta do because you can see the pattern, like the squares there. So we gotta mix it up. Drop a couple splashes of number 3 in there or something. All we gotta do is scroll our mouse there, go back to number 4. We could even take and scroll all the way up here to our rough dirt. Oops, wrong button again. And then just, I don't know, make this patchy up here, I guess. Oops. Something like that. This hedge over here is super dark. Can't even see that wall right there. Oops. Wow. Let's go back to. Yeah, forest moss. Yeah, I need a little more practice with moving like this. That's why I always use the other way to move, because I always jump too far. I can't never get it to work right. Like, I can move back and forth, but I can't get, like, back. I guess it kind of worked, but not really. I could just move faster. That way moves way faster, but I can move faster the way I do it just because I got more control over it that way. Here. I need... trying to see how long our stream's been. 50, 55, 47. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and put some number 4 on this side here, and then we'll just touch it up with a little bit of rough dirt, and then we'll move on. We'll start putting our textures down in the pit so we can get our dirt in there. I'm still not 100% sure, guys. Like, I'm wanting to put the digable dirt on the road here. I might actually put it up the ramp and just try to make it blend in, like right here. So have from here where my mouse is, all of this knot, and then everything on the bottom side of my mouse have the digable dirt. So I'm not sure. We'll see here. Alright, enough talking. Let's get to it. Make this all patchy. Apache. A little patchy. Yes. Alright. Then I need to grab the... I don't know, this might work. I was going to say I need to grab the rough dirt and come up there in the rough dirt with the rough dirt, make it patchy with that too. Try it. Try this. This thing popped up on me. Turn it on. Turn it on. It's working out pretty good, I guess. Don't look bad from a distance, anywho. Yeah, if I wasn't playing or wanting to play on it and then recording, I'd probably never get it done because I'd be trying to make everything just as perfect as I could. But we're just going to do some splitter splatter in here. Turn around, we'll do some splitter splatter up here. Alright, good enough, guys. So, yeah, let's move down into here for a second. So after we dig the pit out, I gotta find out which rough dirt texture is the darkest, so we can put it. You know what? We might not even do that. I need let's see, my armrest, guys. It's a brand new chair. I just got this. The bolt just as tight as I can get it too, and it's just wobbly. It's making me mad. I hate it. Nah, let's not hate. That's just a Republic thing. Alright, so we need, let's see, rough dirt number 4. What's that look like? Okay, obviously it's not much different, but let's just try to find whatever's darker. If I can find one that's darker to put it. In the shaded areas, I guess. Alright, but that's not gonna work. Let's find the wet dirt. Okay, so wet dirt, or dirt wet number 1. Alright. Don't look like much here, but if you come down into a different lighting, that's what it's gonna look like. So if it just rained, it will say it just rained. We got puddles down here because it's the lowest spot. Like say it pulls up in the corners there or something. We'll do. It definitely pull up in that corner. Alright, so I want to see what they all look like though, what the differences are. We'll do that one. Wet dirt number 2. 3. And 4. See, that's darker. This is mud dark. Alright, so let me back up here. I'm gonna test them all, see how we can get it to look the most realistic. See, there ain't much difference in this. Does one have more rock in it than the other or something? That one seems to have a lot of rock in it, or it's just me tripping. But it's all about the same. It's really hard to see the difference. Like I'd say maybe the floor or the one's darker than the other, but can't really tell though because the lighting's different for all of it. See, you zoom up here, it just all looks the same. You know what I could do though, right? Right back. Oh yeah, back up. And then there's wet mud. What to do, like mud in a deep area, the wet mud, and then we'll do the wet dirt next to it or something, like around it. So the wet mud will make it look like it'll make it look like a deep hole, and then if you did the wet dirt around it, so it would look like a deep hole and then got shallow around it. So maybe that's what we'll do too. For sure. Let's take some wet dirt here. Let's take some wet dirt. That's not one to work. Put some wet dirt around that. It actually looked like it was raising the ground on me. See, I don't know why. It'll let you make that super small, but it really doesn't work that small. See, it works, but it actually doesn't keep it that small. It ain't no smaller than what this big one does. All right, let's see what that looks like. See, because I think that'll make it look. That if you use the different ones there, it's hard to tell right above it because it just looks like color. See, from here, now that makes it look like this is deep right here, and then around it, you know what I mean? It's like real thin, and then when you get to the dark mud, it looks like it's a deeper hole. So we'll do something with that for sure. Yeah, see? That looks kind of good, actually. You just got to do it right, so it looks right. It doesn't look stupid. So let's back up on that. Let's back that up. Okay. And then still on the wet dirt. We can do something like this. Alright, look at them entrances from up here. That looks good. It looks good. Mine. Alright, so this is what I like doing, stuff like this right here. Should leave it like this too. I mean, whenever you peel the dirt off, it'll reveal it. So we made that too big. What do you think? Should we leave it like that? Yeah, man. I think that's what we should do. Alright. Let's get real. So that's what I'm gonna take them rock faces over there, like these rocks over here, and just on the top layer on this back wall right here, I'm gonna stuff them rocks. I'm gonna have them like up here and have them just the face of them poking out, and then that way it'll either look like they had to dig down through rock to get to the dirt, and then it gets really rocky over in this area for the rock mine, or it'll look like we just hit the rock face, and the rock face is over here because there is all these rocks here. So it could be like we had good dirt here past that little bit of rock they had there. We had good dirt here, then we started hitting a rock face here in the back. But I'm trying to figure out how to blend the textures that I have here to make this look good. Obviously, we can't just blast rock all over the whole thing because it's supposed to be a dirt pit. But what I gotta do is I gotta find I gotta stop doing that, scrolling on the wrong thing. I gotta find something. The mud, I think, is just too dark. See, and all it does is just changes a little pattern to it. Alright, so that was mud. Dark mud. So there's dirt, wet dirt, mud dark, wet, sand, wet sand. Okay. Oh, now what else do we have other than that? Dark mud. Just regular water puddle. Wow. Wow, that is way darker than the wet dirt or the wet mud. It looks super shiny, like it's a bathtub. It looks like a tub or a sink. It's all wet. See, where's that wet mud at? I want to put that next to that. See what that. That's wet puddle 1. There's only 1 wet puddle. All right, plate damage, dirt wet. Let's see what that looks like. Alright, that's pretty much clear to the dirt. And then what does the wet mud look like next to that wet puddle? Alright, here's the mud. Oh wow. And I thought the mud was dark. Alright, so we got that. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to see what textures we got right now before I get into it and say, oh, we should have did this. We should have did that. Let's see this animal. I think this is actually like hoof prints and stuff. I think there's actual boot prints in it too, though. Which that would be okay. Alright, so concrete, gravel, riverbank, which I think that's rock. Yeah. Then we have beach sand, wet. Obviously, that would be good if this was our sand pit, but it's oh, and I'm gonna try to get coal into this map. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try to get coal and marble into this map. Again, I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to try my best to get it to work. That's about all we got to play with though, guys. That's about it. And that sucks. But it is what it is. So let's just check this out. See what we got here. Oh. Alright, let's see what it looks like up close. Telling you, that looks like a black sink or something. From a distance. Compared to that. See, it actually looks better when you're close. You see the clouds and stuff in it. Alright, so this was that wet dirt, and then this one here was our wet mud right here, and then this was just the water puddle. Just sucks you can't look at it just overhead because it don't look right. So yeah, there's actual boot prints in this. So this is the animal. Gotta see which one's which. And we might actually use that. Like just right here on the higher edges before you get down in the bottom. We might not though. And then this here just looks like poop. It's poop. Poopy. I actually did a good job on that texture there. It's not too bad. Alright, so yeah, I just can't leave it plain like it is right now. We got to do something with it, and we don't have many choices to do with it. Obviously, I can't make it all soaking wet. We just can't do that. But I think we're going to throw down a little bit of mud texture in certain areas, and then the couple areas we'll have. Maybe right in the middle we'll do this. Maybe just a weird shape in the middle. And then we'll do a couple mud spots with the wet dirt around it. I kind of want to do the mud because it's darker, just do like a blend of the two, mud and dirt. Alright, so let's find mud. Mud one mud. I hit the bottom of this thing with mud. I mean, it looks good the way it is. It's just it's just too plain. Then I just wish there was textures in between this dark stuff and this super light stuff, so you can blend it together better. But we don't have that. Just kind of wondering if we should leave this light colored and do like the walls dark. But then it's like, guy, how's the slope? Yeah, muddy, but the flat part where the water actually sits is dry. Yeah, that don't make sense. I just wish we could blend it a little bit better. It don't even look like mud. Looks like it might have been muddy before and it dried. Alright, so this is the hardest part. Like the rocking that'll be easy because they got the rocking that blends together real nice. This is just hard trying to get this to blend in. Without just doing the whole thing. Ooh. We'll go for it and see what it looks like in the end, I guess. Oops. Yeah, might actually just be better off to Control D, Control B. Undo. Control B. See, now I might just be better off just leaving it all the texture that it is, other than putting some mud puddles and stuff, and just doing something like that. Just popping rocks here and there. But that's what I wanted to do on this back wall here anyway, was like this. Maybe not having them all stick out like that. Maybe have them like that. Okay. Obviously we just can't do that where we're going to be digging our dirt. So like I wanted to do up here on this top shelf, where we're not digging at, where we won't be digging at. I could have one or two down in the hole, and we can dig around it. Even if I took, it would look good popped up in the air like that. All right. But we could take it, tilt it, even where we're going to be digging rock at. I can do this instead of just using that plain old texture that they have, and we could do this right here and pop rocks in the ground here and there, and just take in and just put them in the ground just where the top of them's poking out of the ground, so it's not just one I don't know, repeating texture, as you will, if you will. Like how you can see the squares, it's just a repeating texture in this dirt, mud, whatever you want to call it. See, if we put them in the ground like that, we could dig around that without a problem, and then it would actually look like there was rock that you were digging. So that's most definitely the plan for the rock pit. But this dirt pit, man, it's got me messed up trying to make it look good. Like that color transfer right there, I'm not happy with that. And I'm really not. Then you can't really put grass down in here because where have you dug a hole this deep before and there was grass in there? It just doesn't happen. Now, like if on one of those benches I didn't put dirt that we could dig, then I could put grass there. So we'll just say the hole's been dug so long that it started growing grass. But I'm gonna figure it out. Like I said, this looks fine, but it's just, I don't know. It's just too consistent. I guess you could call it. Alright, let me take this rough dirt. Let me try something here. We'll do like rough dirt 3 or something. That actually went small. Nothing else does what he wanted to, though. See, I guess it could be little grassy after you dug it out, but not as soon as you dip it out, then it's got grass underneath. Yeah, man, I don't know. I guess we're just gonna have to be playing Jane with it. Or I'm just gonna go ahead and do the rock thing that I was talking about. And then we'll put some puddles here and there, and we'll get it to look good. So it's not gonna be what I wanted it to be, but we'll get it to look good. Yeah, but you don't put grass in the dirt pit. Yep, so that. Ooh. Don't do that. I don't even know what that does, to tell you the truth. Yeah, so we'll I feel like I wasted a lot of time here. Wait a minute, I did. That's what we're gonna do though. I'm gonna put the rocks in there like I said, and then we're just gonna splash some water here and there and call it a day. It's all rough dirt texture. Every bit of it. Just plain rough dirt texture. I'm probably gonna take you might not think so at first, but I think if I take the like, because there's rough dirt 1, 2, and 3. I think if I take maybe number 2 and come across this back wall with it, these back walls, and then take number 3 and come across the front walls, and then take number 4 and do I don't know, maybe the bottom on one side, and then just kind of it'll break the textures up so it won't look so bad. Or we could just take the textures and just scratch around with the different ones and try to make it look different. But you want to do in like the shaded areas and that, try to make it look somewhat different. Excuse me. I did not think that this would be this big of a deal, but I just wanted to look different. Alright, so let me take and do that right now. Let me take these different dirt textures. Alright. So dirt. Where are we at? Rough dirt. Alright. So is rough dirt number 1 different than the regular rough dirt that's there? See, it looks good when you're up close. Okay, so that is definitely different. So I think 1, 2, 3, and 4 is all different than the regular one. Yes. Alright. That's what we're going to do then. So let's grab number 1. Oops. Let's grab number 1. And alright, so this is how we're going to do it. See, I think that's the same, just the squiggly lines here. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's squiggly lines here are more distinctive in this one than what's there. Trying to see which one looks best on the flat. Alright, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the flat one texture. And then maybe at the toe, the slopes, I'll do another. And then here in the middle of the top, the slopes, I'll do another texture. And that'll kind of make it look like it's blending as it goes up. Trying to see which one actually looks better there on that bottom, on the flat. Alright guys, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to leave what's on the flat. Alright. And then this is what we're going to do. The flat's going to stay the flat. Alright, and then in this bottom one, we're going to have our little mud puddles and stuff. Alright, and then this on the bottom section of the walls is going to be number 2. This is going to be number 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Alright. And then we'll put our water down here, and then we'll grab rocks to go around, like poking out of this high wall here. Boom. Done with it. Because if not, then I'll be here forever trying to make it look. I know it's a game, but I'm gonna be here forever trying to make it look real. So that's what we're gonna do. Game plan, done with it. Alright, so let's go to number 1. And it's getting close to my bedtime. I'm working night shift. And I gotta figure out somehow to send out some alerts to get some people here watching this. I mean, it's not playing a game. I know everybody doesn't want to watch this, but yeah. So that's our game plan right here, just like this. And those squiggly lines on this one's real bold. You can really see them. I made it smaller because I was thinking about just doing a couple of patches of something else, but I don't know if you guys can see it like I can see it. It's really bold. Yeah, I could really see that changing. It's definitely not the idea of what I wanted, but I guess we gotta work with what we got. As long as it breaks it up and it's not all, everything's just blending in, but everything's just blending together there. I mean, it looks good, but it's just, I can definitely see the difference in that now, for sure. It's just not big enough of a difference. If you throw mud down, it's too much difference. Alright, I did that wrong anyway, because I was supposed to go to number 2 for that top wall. It was my plan and I forgot it already. Go to number 3. I'll get a little bit closer here in a minute. I'm gonna see if you guys can tell the difference. Can you see the difference in the textures there now? It's not super noticeable. If you didn't know it, you probably wouldn't know it. But I guess that breaks it up a little bit. That's the side I want to see. Alright, now let's do number 4 up here. And that actually kind of looks good with what it is. But it matches the floor, so we'll change it and see what we get. Oops. And we'll just patch it. Alright, so number 3. Move it a little bit closer. It's even harder to tell the difference back here on this back wall because it's dark back here. But wow, we're 2 hours in. Hour and 50 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this back wall here, and I'm gonna call it because it's already past my bedtime. An hour past my bedtime, and I'm already just running on 3 hours of sleep for last week. 3 hours of sleep every day. Man, it's not good. Some people would do anything to build their channels, I tell you. Alright, I gotta make sure I hit that grass up there too. Oh, I just took it all off back here. Tell you what, let me just back that up. Rather back it up and redo this than have to redo all that grass. Alright. So that's what we'll do, guys. And then I'm gonna do something with the mud, and I don't want to go too crazy with it though, because I don't want it looking all weird. But as of right now, I mean, it's definitely going to look different when we put the dirt in there that needs dug out. 100. But I want it so whenever it's all dug out, you know, and you're still working on the map, but you got the majority of this dug out, I want it to look okay. I don't want it to look like overly fake or stupid, if you will. But I think once I pop these rocks and stuff in there, we'll be alright. But then again, you can't really go crazy with rocks when it's supposed to be dirt. But I guess just say you dug it down until you hit the rock. But that's what we'll do. I'm gonna go ahead and save it. Save. Then that always likes to freeze. So again, we got the merch store. The link's down in the description. Go ahead and check that out. I'm gonna buy one so I can wear one on stream so you guys can check it out. We got Triple D Gaming hoodie, t-shirt, and mugs right now. Links in the description for it, like I said. It's on my channel too. If you go to the about section, under about, underneath Twitter, Instagram, there's a link for it there too. It's Triple D Gaming merch store, so check it out. Show your support. But other than that, you know what we're doing next. So if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see what's coming, what's next, hit that subscribe button. And I'm out. Peace.